Good morning and welcome to our midweek check-in from Airborne Artillery Memorial Congregation. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Chaplain Wareho. And this week, as we get ready for our sermon on Sunday, what I wanted to do is invite you into our seed planting ceremony. Because last week we kicked off a brand new series called Cultivate. And in that series, Jason Webster did a fantastic job of really planting the seed in our heart of ministry and discipleship for Christ. And so now that we know the why behind this series and why we want to develop that heart, now we're going to be turning towards the how and really focus on the hands and get practical. And so in order to do that over the next couple of weeks, as we go through this series, we're going to be looking at Jesus' most developmental encounters with his disciple Peter. And so this coming week, as we launch this practical portion of the series, we're going to be going to Matthew chapter 4 to watch Jesus in his first encounter with Peter as he calls him to be his disciple. And so as we do that, we're going to be covering two main questions that I want you to start thinking about right now. And I want you to think about that as I plant these seeds. The first question that we're going to be answering this coming Sunday is, how do you spot potential? When you look at a little seed, it doesn't look like much. In fact, many of you won't even know what this will ever become. It's a cucumber seed. So how do you know what this will turn into? How do you spot potential when you look at a seed? But more so than just in the seed, what about when that seed is buried and planted in the ground? What about when you're looking at barren land? How do you spot that potential? But more importantly, once that seed is in the ground, how do you make it grow? How do you start that process of discipleship? Because as you'll notice, the sun can't reach that seed anymore. It's buried in the soil. And so it's not the sun that causes this to grow. It must be something else. So join us this coming week as we cover how to spot potential and how to let that potential grow as we start in this process of discipleship. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday.